Alright, gonna play a PC replay game from the 1964 season. It's actually opening day, so we're gonna start the 64 season off with this Houston-Cincinnati game. Quick start, and I'm gonna have the AI handle Houston. And here we go. Top one, Jim Maloney. Pretty good season that year. 15 and 10, 119 whip, 271 ERA against Eddie Casco. And we got an out right away, 34th, short fly to center, one away. We're in Crosley Field in Cincinnati. Nellie Fox is up. And there's a 32 in column 3. There's a line out to center, 2 out. That brings up Pete Reynolds. And Reynolds is going to be out. Struck him out, 38. On column 6 is a strikeout. So we go bottom 1. And Ken Johnson on the mound. Not bad, a 116 whip. 11 and 16 because they weren't that good, but a 3.63 ERA, so a pretty good season. Pete Rose leads it off. And we have a raised number is a 1, so that should be an out, right? Looping line drive, and then out, because the raised number was a 1, and he's a 2 fielder, so that was an out. Chico Ruiz, and that's a walk. Oh, he's got a raised number though. Johnson was very good at not giving up walks, so the raised number means he has a chance to stop it. If the dice rolls a 1, it's only going to be a 2-ball count, but it is a walk, 3. Normally that's an automatic walk, but because Johnson has the raised number, he had a chance to stop the walk, and also it's going to be an auto steal. So Johnson's going to have a chance to steal off of Johnson's hold and the catcher's defense. So this combination, there's a chart that uses the hold and the catcher's defense, and now 36 is the number. So a number higher than 36 will be a steal, otherwise the runner has to hold. And it's a steal, 63. So Ruiz steals second. And Pinson, Veda Pinson will be up, and there's a 30 and a fly out to center. If the runner was on third, that would have been a sac fly, but the runner on second, he holds, and Frank Robinson comes up. And a 22 in column 1 is a base hit with a possible error. So let's see what Bond has for an error rating. It's an 11, so this is almost definitely going to be an error. The only thing that won't be an error is an 11. And it's a 41, so the error will score the run. That'll bring up Gordy Coleman. Runner still in scoring position, but that's a 7. That's a pop-up. So 1-0 Cincy, and we go to the second. Maloney's going to face Walt Bond, who just made that error in left field. And that's a 46 and a strikeout in column 1. Houston was not good in 64. They went 66 and 96. Rusty Staub, future Met. 22 in column 4 is going to be a base hit off the fielder's glove. Pete Rose couldn't stop it, and Jimmy Wynn will come up. And that's a walk. It's an 8 in column 5. First and second, 1 out. Bring up Bob Aspromonte. And that is a hit by pitch, a 13 in column 5, and the bases are loaded with 1 out. Not good. Brings up John Bateman. Play for the double play. It's early. 24 column 2 is a ground out, but that's going to score the run. It's a dribbler, and the run scores. They can only get the out at first. Brings up the pitcher with 2 out. And that is a 39. Column 3 is a strikeout. Houston ties it. It's 1-1 bottom 2. Bob Skinner leads it off and pops it up. 1 out. Brings up Johnny Edwards. And that's a 41 in column 2 for a ground at a short. 2 out. And Leo Cardenas. And that is a line drive base hit. Chance for a double. has to be bigger than a 2, which is Walt Bond's defense, and it is. So Bond defensively has been getting beat up a little bit, but there's 2 out and the pitcher's up. Maloney hit 151, but he did have a home run. That is a 4 and a ground out. 4 in column 5. So we're going to go to the third, 1-1. This opening day game. Eddie Casco will bat against Maloney, and he's got a 46 in column 1 for a strikeout. Nellie Fox, 51. Column 2 is a ground out. If he had gotten on, he would have... 642 is a 38. Column 6 is a strikeout. So we go bottom 3. Pete Rose leads it off, and he's got a pop-up. Pop-up to second, 1 out. Ruiz struck him out, 2 out. Veda Pinson, and that's a base hit. Single to center. That'll get Frank Robinson to the plate, but he's going to ground out. So that's going to end the third. And Houston's putting up a fight against Cincinnati here. Opening day. 1-1 top 4. Walt Bond, who has struggled in left field in this game. 49. That's going to be a base hit, though. That's the lefty-righty. If it was a righty-righty or lefty-lefty, it would have been an out. Staub up, runner on first. Play for the double play. And that's going to be a line out to left. 1 out. Jimmy Wynn. And that hit him. First and second. 1 out. And Bob Aspromonte. 43 is, again, this is the lefty-righty, but this time it works in Maloney's favor, facing a right-handed batter. And we have a possible double play on a leaping catch. So this is going to be a possible line drive double play. All it has to do is beat a 1. And it's a 3. Double play against the speed of the base runner. Okay, we got Ken Johnson and Gordy Coleman. And this is going to be a raised number. This is going to be a shaded number, so we're going to get a new number in the box. He needs at least a 3 for a home run chance. 4, 5, 6 will be a definite home run. And it's a 1, so it's going to be an 11, and he's going to need a 6 on the 11-12 roll, and he doesn't get it, so it's a base hit. We had to go to the 11-12 chart, but he singled. Runner on first for Bob Skinner, nobody out. He's a 5 bunter, which is not good. And he doubles in the corner. So we got a double here. This was a split reading. Against the righty, it was a 60. Against the lefty, it would have been a flyout. Second and third, nobody out. Johnny Edwards just swinging. And he struck him out. 1 out. Now Cardenas is up. And second and third, I guess they're going to pitch him. I would probably walk him to get to the pitcher, but they're going to pitch to him. And it's 19 is a flyout, and the run scores on the sac fly. So Cincinnati retakes the lead. Pitcher's going to swing. 2 out, 30, and that's going to end the inning. Well, we reached the 5th quickly. Good game, 2-1 Cincinnati. Maloney has a lead again, and let's see if he can hold it. Bateman, 31, column 5 is a flyout, 1 out. Pitcher up, still batting, and he walks on a 44. That's not what you want to do with a 1-run lead. Runner on first, 1 out for Eddie Casco. And that's an 8. That's a fielder's choice, I think. Yep, fielder's choice. So they get Casco on, Fox up, and that's a 16. That's a base hit. Possible error. Let's see what his error rate is. It's a 35, so it has to be higher than 35 for an error, and it is a 55. So Second and third, 2 out, and they're a base hit away from possibly taking the lead. Runnels, he only hit 196 that year, so we're going to just roll the dice against him. 22, column 2 is a ground out, and to get out of it. So we go bottom 5, Pete Rose, top of the order. And that is a line drive in the center field for Pete Rose. Chance for a double. It's got to be bigger than his 3 defense, and it's not. It's the same, so stays at first. Brings up Chico Ruiz. He is a 1 bunter. Corners are in. Let's try and lay a sacrifice down. Oh, and it's a fielder's choice. They don't get the sack. Get the out at second. And Veda Pinson. And it's a fly out. Deep fly to left. Just missed it. 2 out. Brings up Frank Robinson. 48, column 1 is a strikeout. So this game stays close through 5. Top 6. Let's see. Maloney is an S7, so he's okay here in the 6th. Walt Bond is up, and he struck him out. 1 out. Rusty Staub. That's a 12 in column 2. That's a base hit. Runner on first, 1 out. Jimmy Wynn. 46, column 1. Comebacker to the pitcher with a man on base. With nobody on, that's a strikeout, but here it's going to be against the Maloney's defense for a chance at a double play. Over 2, it's a DP, and he gets it. So that's a double play. Back to the pitcher. 1-6-3. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. Kenny Johnson is an S6, still in the game. Gordy Coleman leads it off, and 19 is an out. 1 out. Go to Bob Skinner, and that's a 9 in column 4. That's a ground out, I believe. 2 out. Reds not putting any runs on the board here, keeping Houston in the game, and there's a ground out. So we're going to go to the 7th. Good game, 2-1 top 7. Aspromonte, bottom of the order. But that is a base hit. That's a 9. In column 6, runner on first, nobody out for Bateman. He's a 5 bunter, so I'm going to just play double play all the way around. 32 is a line out to center, 1 out. Then they're probably going to pinch hit for the pitcher. Let's just put the corners in case he swings. Yeah, okay. So they're going to pinch hit. Al Spangler, we're going to put the corners back. We're going to go halfway all the way around. And let's see what the pinch hitter does. Oh, and he's bunting with 1 out. Very strange, but here's a sac bunt attempt. And it works, so runner on second, tying run at second, but now there's 2 out. And Eddie Casco's up. We're pitching the Casco. And that's going to be a strikeout. So we go bottom 7. And Cincinnati leads it 2-1. And they're going to bring in Claude Raymond. Had a pretty good year. They had 2.82 ERA, 108 WHIP. And Leo Cardenas is going to, we're going to go to the ballpark. We're going to get a new number in the column. If it's a 4-5 or 4 or 5, then it's going to be a hit. So we need a dice roll of 3 to 6 to get either a 4 or 5 result, but we don't get the fly out to center, 1 out. And Maloney's going to hit. I'm going to let Maloney hit. I'm not sure I'm ready to take him out. So he's going to hit. And he actually has a shot at a base hit here. We're going to get a new raised number. And Jimmy Wynn is a 3 defense. So Jimmy Wynn needs the number to be a 2 to make the play. So basically anything other than a 1 is a hit. And it is a base hit for the pitcher. Single for Maloney with 1 out. We turn the lineup over to Pete Rose. And that's a walk. First and second. Reds have a chance for some insurance here. First and second, 1 out. And Chico Ruiz That's a 7, and that is going to be a double play, or is that a force? Possible double play. We're going to roll against the defense. This is the pivot chart. When you roll a 6 or a 7 in column 4 with a double play possibility, you roll against the pivot chart. And his defense is a 2, so it has to be a 1 or a 2 for a double play, and it's a 1. So he gets the double play on the pivot chart. So the Reds get nothing. We go top 8, and Nellie Fox will lead it off. Maloney is still in his A grade, his A ratings. And a 32 is an out in column 5, 1 out. Brings up Runnels. And that's an out, that's a ground out. 2 out. Brings up Walt Bond. And that's a line drive base hit to center. And there's a chance for a double. Pinson's a 4. It has to be a 5 or a 6, and it's not. So it'll stay at first. First 2 out. Rusty Staub. And now Maloney goes to his B grade. So let's see. They got McCool. It looked like he had a pretty good year. 7 saves. He threw 89 innings in 37 relief appearances, so he can go multiple innings. So let's bring in McCool to face Staub. And with 2 out, see if he can get the 4 out save. And he struck him out. So, bottom 8, 2-1. Good game. Reds looking for some kind of insurance, but that's a strikeout. So 1 out. Frank Robinson looking for his first home run of the year. He hit 29 of them in that year, but that is a ground out. 2 out. Not looking like the Reds are going to get any insurance. Gordy Coleman. And that is a pop out to third. So we're going to go to the top of the 9th in this pitcher's duel. Cincinnati leads at 2-1. And Billy McCool is going to have to be perfect here to ice this game for Cincinnati. Jimmy Wynn struck him out. 1 out. Houston down to their last 2 outs. Aspromonte up. Let's see if there's going to be any pinch hitters. He hit 280, so he's got to be hitting 12 homers. He's going to hit. And that is a 21. That's going to go to the umpire chart. So there's a likely base hit. 2 to 5 is a single. And it is a single, so they get the tying run on first with 1 out. Brings up the catcher, John Bateman. He was a 190 hitter with 5 homers. Let's see if they pinch hit. Nope, they're going to let him hit. And it's a possible error on Ruiz. It's a 14, column 4. His error rating is bad, too. It's a 25, so anything over a 25 is an error. Oh, and he gets a 12. He gets a break. So it's just going to be a fielder's choice. That was a likely error there, but now I've got to believe they're going to pinch hit for the pitcher. But let's see. Yep, here we go. Runner on first, 2 out. It's going to be Bob Lillis, 268 hitter. And there's nothing we can do but pitch. 51, column 2 is a ground out. Pitcher to first, and Cincinnati holds on. Excellent 2-1 pitchers duel. And the 64 season gets off to a good start with a great ball game. All right, thanks for watching.